Hi everybody, my name's John and this is BGR. Today I am going to talk about deer alerts. Has this ever happened to you? Yeah, that one cost me $1,200. Now, most of you know about all those little plastic ones that cost maybe, anywhere from $2 to $10.99 at your local store. Come out with the electronic deer alerts. They've had them out for a while. And I've tried a couple of them. One you might be familiar with is this one here. And it's pretty loud. It does a good job. But, looking around and trying to find other ideas, things that are a little more, I don't want to say louder, but have a more of a high and low to cover all the tones so that you're not only just affecting deer, but perhaps other wildlife like rabbits, squirrels, raccoons, foxes, moose. Well, I don't know, I just think they're just too slow and too dumb to move out of the way, or they're just too big to really care. Now, there are people, there are those of you out there who will swear by the plastic deer alert, and I have used them. I haven't hit a deer with them on, so I mean I can't say that they don't work. My only problem with those plastic deer whistles is that, well, number one, during bug season they become totally useless because they get filled with bugs. When it rains, they get wet, and when there's too much water flowing through them, or even a raindrop, I would imagine, they're not going to work. They only work over 30 miles an hour, which is fine, and you can't hear if they're working. What I'm going to talk about is the electronic deer alert. Now, this one probably is the most popular one, and I'll sound it off in a few minutes to let you hear what it sounds like. And it's quite loud. It's pretty good. I use two electronic deer alerts, and I use two different types. Well, actually, one is one I not really classified as a deer alert, but I use this for the highway when I'm cruising at about 70 miles an hour. And this one is awesome. Look how small this is. And this thing is loud, and it is ear-piercing. Now, the best thing about these electronic deer alerts is that when you are cruising at, I'll say about 80 kilometers to 50 miles an hour, you got your radio on, you can't hear them. So don't worry about having that you're going to be driving down the road and you're going to hear this whistle in your ear from your whistles. Another thing you have to remember is that when mounting these electronic deer whistles is that you can't face them directly in the front like that, out into the wind, so the winds hit well, not just the wind, but the weather, the bugs, and rain, and the like. The optimal way to install these is in behind your grill. The plastic part is fine. Have them pointing down so that the emitter or the speaker is pointing down this way. Alright? This is optimal. Now what I want to do is I want to sound these off so that you'll get an idea of what they sound like. So first I'm going to start with this one, the one that you're probably most familiar with, and I'll let it sound off for a couple seconds. Alright, here we go. Oof. I'll tell you, that close, this thing is a real ear cracker. Oh man, that just reverberates inside your head, I'll tell you. But for highway use, this is the one I use. I don't use any other deer alert. I don't use plastic ones. This one is really loud. Now, when they're on, you know they're on. And when they don't work and you turn it on, you know they're not working because you can't hear them. The con comes in to play when you get on the highway and you've driven 10 miles and you hit a deer, and then all of a sudden you say, I forgot to turn it on. Stay tuned, I'll show you the one that I hit. Watch this. Fucking thing on. Like, see? What's that saying? You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, right? So, you gotta remember to turn them on. That's the con. On and off, you gotta remember to do that. Nothing that ruins a road trip more than hitting a deer. It could have all been avoided by spending $7. My name is John. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment. I definitely want to hear your opinion on this topic. As always, thanks for watching.